looks like
there.
quite an
That
open
yellow,
break.
that white could have easily followed the yellow in.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're on for quite a quick match here.
Let's see how Ash deals with that red on the cushion, just towards the middle pocket. He's brought out a play very early on. That means every ball Ash has got now is open.
Yeah, that's quite nice. You know, he's not going to get anything else useful out of this shot, so why not break one off?
Yeah, he's just... Sorry, what was that? My co-commentator completely losing track of things there. Let's keep this PG here, Tom.
Okay.
Plays a delicate little shot. Must have only just been able to see that ball.
Yeah, just sneaks that through. I wasn't sure he was going to run out. Quite nice.
I've had much of a view of that ball on the cushion there, so just does what he can. And he's left Ash with an option here though. We've got a full moon view from the commentary team. If this one goes in, Ash has got a good run through. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hitting the black was not helpful.
Yeah,
he wanted to run past that.
He's been fortunate with his white there.
I think he's still on for Ash.
Is he still on for a long shot down the table? Let's have a look.
Looks like he's going for a long one.
Yeah, I think he is on down the table. He tried a difficult shot, Ash, there. Yeah.
Didn't quite come off for him.
What's he left his opponent though?
He's still got a good table, Ash. His opponent's not been left very much with that shot, so
yeah.
We'll see where he goes with this. I think he's got to play the one at the top of the table and see what he can do.
Yeah, so Carpenter onto the table.
Does he go for the pot or does he just leave the white safe? Again, like we said, he's actually played both. I'm not sure I would have played it that soft to leave the white up there. He's not left himself an awful lot.
Yeah, it's a solid pot, but
he's not left himself very much. He could have hit that one a bit harder to try and get back down table, but
yeah, if we look down the table,
what he does with this one is he left himself the one over the bag towards the bottom left. Can't quite tell from this angle. May sneak in behind the yellows on the left.
I think he's struggling to pot anything from this angle.
Oh, it's a good shot. It's a bit unlucky, but he left his white very well.
Yeah.
He's not left Ash an awful lot from that position. He's probably played the red in the very centre of the table. It's a good shot from Ash. 3-ball plant, potting his red into the middle pocket. The table is open for him now. There's a couple of difficult shots left, but this could be Ash's game if he plays it right.
Struggling for what option to take up.
I'm not sure on this shot myself.
I think he's going to decide to stay on the table, pot an easy one.
He's just brought that red into play a bit more.
Interesting.
As it was, he was going to have to use another plant to pot the one in the middle with that one. So
yeah,
he's just poked it over into the pocket, but could have left his opponent a very good snooker. And he has. This would be interesting.
It's very nice.
The shot from Ash was a strange shot. He left a very easy snooker on for his opponent. So we'll see. I think it's an easy get out, but he's played it well. Ash just drops him right behind it. Shot. Scott will struggle from here.
Gets a snooker out of that snooker. That's quite an impressive shot. That's
all you can ask for. That's a fantastic snooker as well. His opponent's got to go up and down table, and there are reds in the way everywhere to get that down for yellow. Be interesting to see how he goes about this one.
He's going to go the long way up the table.
He's got to go this way. Let's see which yellow he's. I think he's aiming for the one on the right hand side of the table. Maybe going to the bottom left. He has done, and that's a good hit. It's a good hit. And he's dropped the ball. That's a great shot.
Yeah, there's been some high class snookers and getting out of the net.
Escapes. There's been some high class pools so far. I mean, Paul saw some great shots from Paul. We've seen some very good doubles. That was a very good escape and a very good snooker in the first place. Will he try to disrupt these two on the cushion? That's the question there. He's tried to, he's not quite hit it.
Alright, I'm going to pass back to Mr. Lloyd as well.
Get the return from Anthony Lloyd here to join me in commentary.
Oh, yeah,
Welcome, Anthony.
I'm back. How are you?
I'm not too bad, how are you?
Yeah, getting there.
You're calming down on the running around, are we?
To an extent. We've got a really good game on here, actually, Ash versus Scott, former teammates. No love lost.
Scott's got a bit of a fight on to move a couple of balls about. Let's see how he plays them. He's just opened them up, but it's not a great shot. He's left them both on the cushion. I think he wanted to open them up a little bit more than that, Ash.
Yeah.
He's got a very good table left for him.
I think he's trying to be a bit too cute there.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. This is this long straight pot for Ash, and it could be a game. There he goes, he's played it soft, it's a good pot.
It is a good pot.
That could be the game for Ash.
There's money on the line, isn't there? So Ash
Ash always tends to play a bit better when there's money on the line. Again, another full moon view for the commentary team from Ash. Oh, he's rattled that one.
He's rattled the red.
He's given his opponent a chance. There's been a few of these. Tony gave Harley a chance in the first frame earlier on. Ash has given Scott a few more chances than he probably deserved in this frame. Although there has been some good shots played. Easy on the cushion, he's got it in the bag.
Scott's rattled one as well, but he's covered the back. I don't know if that's going to come back to help him out.
Has he left that red into the middle pocket? Or is that red glued to the cushion?
It looks like they're all there, Dave, to be honest.
Here we go, find out. Ooh, Ash could have done with a little bit more pace on that one to get out for that red into the bottom right hand pocket. Still options.
So when you're getting Hawkeye.
This is Hawkeye.
Ash has got the chance there to clear up the table.
It was definitely over the line. So Ash at the table, he's got two balls to pot and then the black.
It's all about the way you take these. Myself, I think I would be taking them this way round. But then you've got to watch for your pace. Just hit the black. Oh, he's not going to be easy on this. His position is natural, though. I don't think he has to worry too much about that.
I think he's made the black more difficult.
Concentrate on the pot. Be watching that yellow ball. He's put the ball.
It's a good
Has he
pot.
got up? Oh, he's got the long black on it. Difficult pot into the middle. I'd probably take it into the top right myself. What about yourself, Lloyd?
I think I'm going up table on this one.
Steps away, takes his time, takes a breath. We're stunned on this to keep it out of the middle pocket. It's great. Oh,
He was worried about a white ball there, so
he was a bit too worried about the white ball. You could see the way he was playing it with backspin to keep it away from that middle pocket. He's left Scott a chance.
Not easy these though, Dave.
There's two doubles on the table, so whether Scott wants to take one of them now or he leaves them for later on, or whether he tries to develop one of them after this shot, on this shot. He's played it back, he's tried to bring himself into the middle of the pocket, he's left himself two doubles now. Then again Scott, so has the option of just leaving the ball down table, makes it much more difficult for Ash. Oh, he's double placed. That is not what he wanted.
Yeah, I wonder if he just had safety in mind, just trying to get a white over this side of the table.
Yeah.
But you've got
I
to
think
commit.
the angle was a bit acute for how close the yellow was to the cushion.
There was, of course, a safety on. He could have flicked off the yellow on the near side of the table and just landed behind it.
Yeah. He's left Ash an option. It's not an easy shot for Ash here, but he's got another go at the black. We'll see if he can down this one. He's going for it. It's a great pot. It's a great pot from Ash.
Pot.
There's not much you can do about that.
Ash Jones is having a great year, Dave. He's the doubles champion, the three-man champion, and
They won the second division, did they, the
play-
social club?
Yeah, they won the second division and
the
they
team
play-
shield.
The team shield, correct? Yeah. So
Oh.
he's a 4-time trophy winner this year, Ash Jones.
First time for everything.
Yeah. He didn't win much last year,
No, at all. Then again, he did play with us last year.
which might have been the problem.
No. So I think I'm going to pass back to my commentator Tom here. I've had a good run with you for now. I'll probably join you again later on, but we'll give Tom a go.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, these headphones are sweaty as well. Just got them back from Dave. Nicely warmed.
Is that the Ted Lowe handover?
Now break from Carpenter. Hope.
1-0 Ash.
Yeah, that headset will be sweaty.
Oh, that's a big break for no balls to go down.
Yeah, he's got into him. He's left them all there for Ash Jones. He'll be licking his lips right now.
Yeah, and he's unfortunate. You hit them that hard, you get that much movement on them, and you're unfortunate if none of them sink down.
Yeah, that's all you can really do. That's all you can really do.
It's an open table.
We're being barracked whilst commentating now, which is probably what we should have expected.
Let's go. That's Mr. Jones going for yellow. Takes it.
So Ash is on yellows, and I'm looking around the table. There's a couple of problems, but they can be dealt with.
Yeah, I think you couldn't really make a bad decision on which balls to choose here. I think they're all quite open. It's a solid break from Carpenter to open up.
Yeah, Scotty boy on the break. And Ash has landed kind of between everything there, so it'll be interesting to see what he plays.
Oh. Nice bit of cue action there.
Yeah, he's just trying to get control back here. He's just not quite landing just exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Which is making these tricky. He's labouring his way around, but you know, sometimes that's the way you gotta do it.
Yeah, what's he got on there? What do you think he's playing for?
It's the yellow into the middle. He's going to run around 3 cushions and try and get back out into the middle of the table.
Oh, very nice. I didn't think that went from our angle, but nice.
But I don't know if he's left himself much now. I think he's slowly getting into more and more trouble, and you don't want to leave your opponent with most of their balls when you've only got 1 or 2, because
Especially on an open rack like this.
you know you're going to run into a world of pain.
Did I end it with 2 shandies? I disagree. I apologise, viewers. Should have been on the full pints.
And he's pointed off the red. That's a great shot. He's over on the one on
Did
the
we see
cushion.
that? Was this meant? Should we watch it again?
Well, it's a big bag, really, isn't it?
Off there.
It's a big bag, so he's playing the cut. He's kept the red out of the pocket as well. I think that was one of his worries. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did play that off the red. It's a nice shot by Ash.
Well played by Mr. Jones.
So he's got a path through to this yellow on this side of the table. He's going to leave the difficult one till last. Oh, he looks like he could be in trouble.
Ooh, close on the white one.
I don't know if you can see all of it.
Jeez. I'm not sure he's left himself the angle on the ball though.
He doesn't need to see all of it though, to be fair, and he can play it cushion first, so it's not the end of the world this.
There we go. Make our break time.
He's just rolled it in or over is what he's looking for, but he's actually left a bit of the bag open, so
Yeah, angle was nice as well, just a little bit more power. I'm not sure it was going in, but he would have covered the bag pretty well.
yeah, and I think that was his plan, Tom. Now, just to remind you, this is the top seed in the tournament, Scott Carpenter, against the lowest seed in the tournament, Ash Jones, who just scraped in on a wild card.
A wild card coming off quite well there.
Yeah, exactly. So Scott's on the ropes there, but we know he's a good player. Most wins in Division 2 this
No, I
season.
missed that. He's not left him a lot at all, has he?
He's tried to play the pot and he's...
I don't know. Is the pressure of the occasion getting to him there?
It's entirely possible. I
This
think
is Ashes to lose now.
I would agree with that. I think Scott had some sort of safety in mind, but didn't play well. Oh, the pressure's ramping up, isn't it?
And you know, I said it's Ashes to lose, and commentators curse how it is.
Tommy Kay in the director's booth playing mind games with the players at the table. I will say for anyone that's watching that hasn't seen the setup in here today, which might be somebody somewhere, we are quite close to the table. So it's entirely possible that they can hear exactly what we're saying.
It's another rattle there. From the best seeded player in the league, you'd expect better than this from Carpenter.
He's not got off to the races
No, he's a
yet
top
today.
class player.
Yeah, he's just not got to the races today. To be fair, just for clarity, Scott is played in Division 2 this year. He's been promoted to Division 1 for next year. But he was the winningest, to use the American phrase, the winningest player in Division 2 last season. The winningest player from Division 1 unfortunately dropped out, which boosted Scotty Carpenter into the number 1 seed.
And you know, winning that £50 prize money could be the start of a pro career as well. I mean, once you start winning the prize money, that's where things start to snowball.
I mean, think of all the things you can buy with 50 quid.
Very nice.
And over on table 2, just to keep you updated, we've gone to a decider on table 2, and that's the game between Gordon Ward and Mr. Paul Hayes.
Yep. And back on table 1, you know, Carpenter is capable of clearing here. He's got the skill. The balls are not as nice as he'd like, but you know, if things get bad for him, I think he's got quite an easy snooker to hide the white anywhere with the black covering the yellow there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Tom. The problem with that is you put your opponent's hand on the table, and it's not a difficult ball rather to hit. So as soon as he hits the ball, if it flies into a pocket, it's your own fault. You know, if you're out there and you've got a chance to clear. He
does get the snooker.
Well, it looks like Ash can see an edge, but can he see enough of an edge?
Look from the other angle. I think he's got that.
All right, let's see how Ash plays it.
Oh, he's gone cushion first.
He's gone to try and keep it safe, so it's not a bad shot.
I think that's come off quite well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's left the red over on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's very nice. And he's left his opponent here. Carpenter's going to go for a double, it looks like.
That's a nice shot.
He goes for the safety, very nice.
Yeah, just pops it off the cushion, opens it up. And
let's see Mr. Jones's view there.
Yeah, I'd expect him to trickle in against it again. He's going to look for a snooker, 2 cushions, I would expect, and just
We've
land
seen
on
some
the
good
yellow.
safeties so far. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts Carpenter back into another tough shot here.
There you go, 2 cushions, hits the yellow. He's just got it a little bit full, so he's going to leave a red. But like you say, it's a good hit.
We're back to the action.
Carpenter goes for the double. He's hit the yellow. He might get away with it.
Oh, is he got away with that? This.
He has got away with that.
This can't have been meant, surely. Surely not. But he does get away with it. And he leaves Mr. Jones in quite a tough spot.
That's a great shot by Ash. Covers the bag. A little bit of left-hand side as well to just push the ball over there.
Yeah, looking strong favourite now.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. So Scott gets down, does what he does best, pots the ball.
He knows that he can't afford another miss at this stage.
Yeah, it's all that attack for me, I think, Tom.
Very nice.
Good pot, but he didn't get.
I think he needed a bit more cue action to get further back on it. Is what he was looking for there.
I think there's some tension out there, isn't there? Does this squeeze behind yellow, Tom?
Do you think he can? I think it might be on. It's a tough shot.
Oh, that could be the end of his tournament.
Yeah, he always runs that risk. He's got away with not giving away 2 shots there, to be honest, which is the best he can hope for at that point.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it did squeeze behind yellow for what it's worth.
Because it's, Jones has still got to get some good cue action here to get himself onto the black where he wants it.
Yeah, so it's not an easy pot, but we've seen him make some
Left
good shots
himself
already
long.
today.
I don't know if he could have cued back out and tried to go for a middle cushion or down at the same end he's at.
I'd expect him to go into the middle here, but it's preference again. Looks like he's cueing it to the top corner.
Yeah.
It's close. He's rattled it. Another chance for Scott.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a long shot. He's done quite well on it. In or over.
Scott made
Very
a good
nice shot.
choice, but I don't
Could
know
have
if he wanted to
needed
pot
to hit
it.
the black there, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hit the black or leave it over the bag. They're struggling now. Can't afford to miss this.
Yeah, you can get it safe, but even if you get it safe, you're still giving your opponent a pretty good chance of finishing the game.
Yeah.
Goes for the long double. He's missed a double. Is the red going
Oh,
to come to the
could he?
rescue?
Could he? Has he got it?
I don't believe it.
Oh,
I don't
Mr.
believe it.
Jones shakes his head in disbelief. He can't believe it, neither can we.
With his entire tournament on the line, still a chance for
For the
Ash.
wild card here to knock out the top seed.
Literally the lowest seed in the tournament. It looks a bit slow. He's got the hit.
Oh, he hits.
He hasn't potted the ball, and this
No,
is a
but he-
big chance for Scott now.
It looks like we're going to go into a third frame for a decider.
Needs to just steady himself, take his time.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
He's hit the near jaw.
Never. That's a let
And
off.
Scotty Carpenter's tournament disappears down the drain. Ash Jones accepts the gift, and there it is.
A let off for Ash. Right, let's see that miss again. A real let off. Anyway, there we go. Wild card knocks out top seed, so bit of controversy to start off with. Very
Yeah,
nice.
Ash Jones is having a Cinderella season at the moment. He's
Yeah,
winning
exactly.
everything.
I was on the commentary.
Okay, and who do we have playing up next then?
I don't know. We're just going to take a break in the studio.
Who do you have in the next week?
We're just going to go to a break while we sort out the next round. So we'll leave you in silence for a little while. There will be a game on very shortly, and we'll continue with the tournament then.
Right, ladies and gents, we're just waiting on the games to be set up here. Our tournament brackets are just being made up. It's all quite exciting at the moment, so stick with us. We're going to be back with you very shortly. So we've got one more game playing here, which will decide the last people who are going through onto the second tier, at which one we're going to go to best of 5. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right, so we're back live on stream with a guest commentator. I've just noticed we've got 48 viewers out there, so well, 48 views. We ain't got 48 viewers. So introduce yourself.
I'm Lewis.
Lewis,
Andrews.
are you enjoying the day so far?
Yeah, good day so far.
It's not been too bad. We're hoping to see a decent game between
Good
Paul
standards as
Witherspoon.
well.
Yeah, God, what? I mean, this should be some of the best players in the league that we're seeing today. The standard's been a little bit of a mix, but well, it's about to get decent. We're through to this is the first game of the quarterfinals, so we'll see how it goes on.
Hopefully good game so far though. All been close.
Yeah, Ash Jones is the surprise packet really of the tournament. We all know he can play. He's won trophies this year.
Impressed me as well, Ash Jones, so far.
Yeah, he's keeping his cool under pressure. We were saying a little bit of money on the line, and suddenly he's a different animal.
It's where he kept calm and composed.
So while this game's going on table 1, we've got the last game of the round of 16 on table 2, which is
Close
currently
game so far.
approaching the end of the first frame, and it's looking tight over there.
Close.
All right, we're about to get underway on table 1. It's going to be Paul Widdowson to break, and he is currently the only player in the tournament to get an 8-ball. Unfortunately, didn't do it on stream, so no pressure, Paul.
Do it again, no problem.
Straight off the break is what we're looking for.
That's what it was last time. Do it again, son. 1-0 on table 1, could be. Table 2, sorry.
Ooh, rattled, but there he goes.
In.
So Mr.
They all
Cunliffe takes
count.
the lead. So we were just waiting for Gordon Ward, and we're about to get underway.
Any minute now. Oh, there we go.
We were waiting for, so it's going to be Paul Winston to break. Remember, it's best of 5 now.
Wilson.
Don't worry, I will update the graphic. In fact, our director's already got there ahead of me, so we're best of 5. And Paul Winston scratch on the break. So
Good
it's going
break,
to
we
be,
sank the white.
yeah, early chance for Gordon. No 2 shots, ball in hand.
And gone.
So it looks like he's going to be taking yellows.
Same on table 2 as well, sank the white.
It looks like a foul break over on table 2.
Not a reback. Very consent.
So Gordon's going to be on the yellows. We'll update that on your feed.
Nice shot that, to be fair.
So remember, he's still got 2 in hand.
Still first visit.
Who's your favourite to win the tournament today?
Could be anyone's tournament this, to be fair.
Some good players.
All good players on show here today.
Shame there's no Scott Harper, who would have been the #1 seed.
Oh, he's not good enough, Scott.
There you go, you heard it first. Scott Harper, it would have been a waste of his time
He's
anyway.
#1 seed, but he's not good enough. He's not as good as me.
That's not what the most wins table said this year.
I don't play pool. I do, but still.
So Gordon just surveying the table. He's down to his 2nd visit, and it doesn't look like he's left himself much.
Anyone's game this way. First of many, hopefully.
We got a potential for 5 games there if it goes to a decider. So they're going to get lengthier as we go through the day. We've got 2 rounds now, currently the quarterfinals. We're going to see best of 5 in the quarterfinals, best of 5 in the semi-finals, and then the finals going to be best of 7.
In 2-minute rules.
Strong looking quarter final here now, though.
As the play slows down on the table, there's some calls from the audience to
He lose
enforce
some
some
there
rules.
'cause he didn't play me.
What you want to do is run one of these and then it's speed ball where you have counting.
I would hate that. I would hate playing
Mr. Widdowson's at the table now.
Yeah, so let's see what you can do. Like I say, we know he's got an 8-ball in him because we've seen it happen already once today.
Capable.
I know it's not available right now, but surely every time he gets down to the table,
He is
he's looking
capable
at
of making
clearing.
something happen, though.
Picking his ears the wrong way around though. And the older.
So he's just surveying the table.
Mr. Fletcher looks nervous in his Jaeger bombs.
I was going to say, and meanwhile in the background we've got the competitor Wayne Fletcher, who's
walking
just
around
rocked
now
up with
with
a couple of
Jaeger
Jaeger bombs, because obviously that's going to help. That's quarter-finalist Wayne Fletcher, by the way.
Like team in the final.
I don't think I've got a 2 o'clock Jaeger bomb in me. The more I think about it.
I've not got one in me today, I know that. I'm best behaviour today.
Was there a bit of a heavy
I
night
watched
last
the
night?
Quality Pool on show.
Gordon misses the yellow, long yellow.
Long yellow, it's on. Is it on?
Paul's going to come to the table with reds. It's gone a bit stagnant, to be honest, this game. I was expecting fireworks from this one.
Well, it's still the first game, there will be fireworks. You can see it. Mr. Widowson needs one chance. That's all he's looking for. Try and square that one opening.
It's a table that looks like they're all there, but the more you study it, the more you think that you're actually going to run into problems.
That's it.
And it looks like a safety from Paul.
It's a clever shot.
It is a clever shot. I didn't see that.
Looks like he might have the snooker. It is a clever shot.
Let's take a look at it from the other end. It looks like he has covered all the yellows. So Gordon in a spot of bother now. He's going to play into the 2 towards the right hand side of the table as we look and try and land in that little pocket there.
It's a nice escape.
Has he got there?
Let's give 2 shots away.
Yeah, 2 shots didn't quite reach. So
2 shots to Mr. Widowson.
well, now we're expecting fireworks.
Here comes the fireworks. He's capable of clearing up from there.
Absolutely.
Can he handle the pressure?
And our director has just arrived back into the studio. You'll notice that there's been 0 replays so far in this game. Most of that is because not much has been replay worthy, but nevertheless.
Comes the fireworks.
So remember, 2 shots carry. We're going to keep repeating that throughout the day for anyone that's not familiar with the league rules. You've got to get down onto a red. It looks like he's going to kiss off the yellow. It's probably not the shot he was looking for, that.
I don't think the red fox. Might change his route here now.
Definitely. I mean, still 2 in hand. Still a chance to work it all out.
Still first visit. Table 2 looks tense as well.
Yeah, it looks like we've got into a real sort of war of attrition over on table 2.
That's a good shot. It's a good shot on table 2. It's a clever shot there from Mr. Widowson.
Yeah, Paul just keeping it tight.
He's left hampered. He is left hampered. Meanwhile, table 2 looks even tighter.
There's some really good pool on show today. Yeah. So far, it's been a good day. Plenty of people
games.
Watching, paying attention, seeing what's going on.
All the games, not a bad effort. He's hit it. He's left it on the table 2.
So for those of you that are tuning in for a little bit of live streaming, you get radio commentary of the other game as well. I think radio pool could take off. And our director there doing a sterling job.
It's a good shot. It could be over on table 2. I'd say, but one looks tense as well.
It's cagey sort of everywhere at the moment.
More case than I thought. And it's.
How did that stay out on table?
It's dropped.
Wow.
It's dropped.
Wow, I wish we had that
Game
on
over on
camera.
table
We
two.
watched the ball
Finished
rattle
2-0.
and then somehow drops into the bag, so it looks like Steve Cunliffe is going through to the
Yeah, it's through.
quarterfinals.
2-0.
2-0. And that means I've got more work to do, which means we're going to bring in our director and anchorman for the day, Tom Keegan.
Anyone else want to do it? Oh, that's down here.
We'll go to watch the lights.
Oh, am I going back on? Looks like I've been brought back. Mr. Lloyd steps away. Me and Tom back again. The dream team.
That's it. Now we've had a lot of thinking about this shot. Yep.
Yeah,
We're
we've had a
expecting
bit of
something
time.
quite special.
To be fair, there's not much on for either player. He's got to think about this one. He doesn't want to leave him too much on. So we'll see where this is going.
Yeah.
So, Widowson to take the shot.
Here we go, down on it.
He's on reds, I believe. So, it's a good pot. Where's the white gone? Oh, he's safe. Oh, yeah. I'm worried the white was running towards that bottom right hand pocket then.
Yeah, very nice.
Reds are very much on here. I thought he was yellows earlier on.
Yeah, and he leaves himself a good white. Yeah, he's
good
on the
white with
table
this red.
with a lot to do now.
He's got options. If he plays this right, this could be the end of the game. It's the end of this frame. So, let's see how he goes. It's a good pot. He's got a decent enough position for the red.
Decent enough white. You can take the one on down
Yeah,
at the
he
top
doesn't need to do
corner.
much with the white on this next shot.
Yeah.
Just got to roll the red in and leave himself a good red into the bottom left, and then the black again into the middle pocket. So it sounds easy when you say it. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. If he can get back on position after this pot,
It's all
he's
about
done tremendously well.
It's all about how it runs after this pot. He could always, if he plays it a bit too hard, he could run himself behind that yellow.
Yeah, some good weight.
He just needs to play it at good pace and it should be okay. He wants to leave this red as the bottom left.
Just needs to follow through a little bit.
He just needs to leave it straight. He needs to leave the red to the bottom left as straight as he can. He won't want to do anything. If he leaves himself too much angle, he'll have to push the red. He'll have to come round a little bit and pop the black into the left middle rather than right middle. But he's not got too much going on here. Just drop this red and he should be fine. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. The options were there. He could have walked through the table, but nothing's ever guaranteed in this game. Remember, just to remind everyone, these games
It's
are best of
unfortunate 'cause
5 now.
he's got the white where he wants it, which
yeah,
is
the white is perfect.
maybe he's
where he
concentrating a
needed
bit too hard on that.
it. I think he's fine. He might be in a difficult position after the shot. Gordon just taps up to the yellow and leaves him a difficult escape, to be fair. The yellow's on the right hand side of the table, making the escape for the red to the bottom a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
It's going to be tough to get out of this one.
What option? He's taking advice from his opponent. Not sure that's the best tactic.
It is interesting.
But we'll see what the opponent's got to say, see if he gives him any advice on how to go about this one.
Well, yeah.
I'd be advised to hit the yellow straight away. Pot the black, that's what I'd say. See how Widowson takes this one on. Not an easy hit on the red.
No.
Yellows are slightly in the way, so I think it's a 2-cushion escape. He'll come off that right hand cushion below the yellows.
So now is there a
Off
one?
the bottom and then hit this one below the yellow on the bottom.
It's going to be a tough shot. There we go.
Option that I said, he's not quite got it.
And he's not quite
Nice
got there.
attempt. It was a bit difficult.
So that's Widowson with 2 shots, ball in hand.
Yeah.
Do you think he can clear up from here?
It's actually Ward with the 2 shots. So he's still got difficult balls. I think he's going to clear this red to start himself off. He might be able to interrupt the 2 yellows on the side with that. He tried to, he didn't quite get it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He's useful. I think he wanted to get a bit more connection with the yellow on the right hand side of the table though.
Yeah, this is a really nice white here. Breaks up that difficult ball, keeps it going towards the pocket. Yeah, we've got time for that. We
It's
have.
a good shot, but like I say, I think he wanted to get more connection on that yellow on the right hand side of the table. Bring both of those out into the play. He's going to leave himself a shot along the cushion, which is a bit more difficult than what he could have had. The options are there. He's still got 2 after that pot.
Still got a shot in hand there.
Yeah, definitely. That's what leaves this open. He's going for a double, which would very much open it up. He's not going to double. Why has he left the yellow though? That'll do him. That opens the table up very nicely for Gordon there.
Oh.
I could see him running these balls out from here. Experienced player. Knows how to finish off a game. I don't know about the way he played that. Come back and he's interrupted the other yellow. It's in a decent enough position where it was. He's put it into a bit more of a difficult position to pot there.
Yeah.
So we'll see where he goes. He'll probably take the yellow into the middle from here. He wants to get high to get away from that yellow in the middle of the table. But I don't see too many difficulties until he gets to the yellow on the left hand side of the table, just below the middle pocket.
Yeah, a lot of work to do.
Has he hit that hard? I don't know if he's hit that hard enough. It's going to be close.
I don't know, has he left himself a little cannon in to the middle back
I don't
here?
think he wants to play that. He may be forced to, but I don't think he wants to. I think he's got high enough though, from the way he's queuing. He's just about got high enough
He
on
can
that.
just get around it. Very nice.
Just a little bit of screw back, and then he's got the shot down the left-hand corner, left-hand cushion. Or is he going for that now?
Yeah, line up for next time. I think this is going to be the shot that's going to make or break his game.
This is about the position. If he plays the one on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
that is the shot. As soon as that yellow on the left-hand side, that's the ball he needs to clear, and that is the frame-winning ball. If he clears it, it becomes difficult. If he misses that,
Yeah.
has he come back? So he completely snooped himself, I think, here. He hit that far too hard. He only needed to tap that yellow in.
Yeah, gets himself in a difficult position
He might have an edge. He might try and snooker behind the yellow here. He has played a bit of a drag. Has he got the shot? He just hits it. That's a good shot. Kept himself in the game, but the game is there for Widdowson. Don't know how tight that cut is.
Now, does this cut, or are we going long at the table there?
It cuts, but he's not got much control over the white when he does cut it in. I don't know if he can hold for that black.
Yeah. If he cuts though, the black's in the middle of the table, he could go to a lot of pockets.
Yeah, I think if he cuts, he should be fine. He should get the black in towards the bottom left-hand cushion. Left-hand pocket, sorry.
Yeah.
So, but it's all about the cut. It's a very thin cut. And there we go.
And he does get the cut,
as I
very
said,
nice.
bottom left-hand pocket for the black. It's a very good shot. He's played it with good pace.
Good cue ball.
It's good pace. And he's left himself an easy pot on the black.
And here we are.
And apparently we're all scumbags according to our host. It's a good pot. All about the pot in the middle pocket there. Very, very well.
Yeah, and that's going to be one frame.
That's 1 frame to 0 to Widdowson. And my host, Anthony Lloyd, rejoins the team.
Adam's having one.
Because we're all having beers.
I think everyone's having one. I think you're getting around in for the whole pub. I'm realising that's all live on commentary right now, but what we're doing is we're making Tom buy.
Nobody knows. We've got 2 viewers, I think, at the minute, so
2 viewers.
they're probably having a beer themselves somewhere in the Catholic club.
They're probably in here. Yeah.
Someone's probably in the toilet watching us right now and loving this commentary, like we got told before from one of our fans, Aaron.
So the
Catholic
director
club.
quality is about to go through the floor. So I apologise.
Don't expect
for
many
that.
replays at the minute.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just really bad at it.
Lloyd is about to step into the
I know.
director's chair.
It's all there. I can read.
We're almost losing our whole computer software.
There we go.
Okay, we've
Right,
saved ourselves.
I'm back. So replays are off the menu.
We're on to the second frame. Gordon to break on this one. Two yellows down there, Lloyd. Yellow's in a decent position.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some actual directing and sort out all the scoreboard and stuff. So it's Gordon on yellows.
He could catch himself back up on this frame very quickly here. Not a great shot, knocked himself much position. He's got a plant, that's about it. He's played that plant. And if he'd have hit that a bit harder, I reckon that'd have gone in. As it is, I think he's tied a couple of balls up in the middle of the table. Widowson's got a chance. Couple of difficult balls for Widowson on the right hand cushion. Does that one near the middle bag, does it sneak in or is it tight on the cushion there? I'm not too sure. He may choose to play this red off that red to bring it out.
It looks like it might sneak, Dave, but it's a tricky shot.
We'll see how he plays this one, like I say. Always try to play into it. It's a good shot. He's brought himself out into the middle of the table, give himself options.
So I actually missed the back end of the first game. How did Paul end up nicking it?
Well, Gordon played a couple of not great shots and then Paul brought out some very good finishes. So he played a very difficult cut into the middle pocket, played it off the top cushion and left himself a very straight black into the bottom left. So he pulled it off very well. Great pot in the middle pocket and left himself great position for the black. As it is now, he's got a couple, like we said earlier on, he's got a couple of difficult reds on that right hand side. But if he can deal with them, I think he's got a good chance of winning this frame.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Remember, this game is not the one that can win it for him, and you now need three wins to advance.
He has dealt with one of those difficult reds now. It's all about that other one. Does that sneak into the middle? That's the question at the minute.
Let's take a look from the other angle. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see it, to be honest.
You really can't tell.
Not easy to tell. We're going to need 3 cameras next year, Dave.
I think we might need a few more. We've got to zoom in on these at all, either.
Have I got what?
Have we got zoom in on these at all?
We could zoom in, but we're lacking the technical ability to do it smoothly and, you know.
To everyone's dismay, Ash Jones seems to be continuing his winning run on the other table.
Ash Jones is on fire today, guys. Like, that's the bottom line.
Oh, as we say that,
there it is.
the commentator's curse just
Ash has just
froze
missed an
Ash.
easy pot on table 2.
And Ryan's got a chance to win on table 2. It's a good pot. Anyway, back to table 1. We've got Gordon up.
Yeah, Gordon's just weighing up what his options are.
Not easy for Gordon. I think we could get a snooker here, just to tap into that yellow on the black and leave him there. Yeah, as expected.
Yeah.
It's a good
Looks
snooker.
like he's got them all.
Yeah, he's trying to open those yellows out a little bit more, I think, there, Gordon. He's
It's a
brought one
really-
right into the middle of the table, so
Yeah, it's a
things are
really nice
easier.
shot, that. Really nice shot.
It's not a difficult escape, though. We could even get a pot off this one, so we'll see how it goes. Ash could be about to lose his first frame on table 2. And he has. Ryan Hanley takes the lead on table 2.
I didn't hear any of that. And we've just been told that we're talking far too quietly. I'm sure a few more lagers will help that.
Oh, he's perfect hit from Paul there.
So there's distractions everywhere. So if the quality of the commentary has just gone absolutely down the drain, bear in mind
There are beers transferring over here, though, so there are more important things in commentary, to be fair.
It started most of the way down the drain anyway.
Gordon, difficult options there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, push it back
That's
up.
a good effort, to be fair. That
Don't
actually
close
does.
it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Fair enough. Good spot.
Gordon. And is he going to go for another snooker here, try and get himself in behind that red, that yellow? No, he's just played for the straight pot. And he's got it. What a pot for that is from Gordon Ward.
Yeah, so Gordon's
great
looking
strong,
good
great
for
long
now.
pot.
He's gonna
Has he got positions to get round that black is the question.
Right, and we've just lost one of our co-commentators to Sky Sports News, so
We'll see how Gordon goes on this one.
So
We're being told to speak up.
the man who is directing the tournament
It's a good
at the
point.
moment
It's a
and
clip
is
on the
doing a
black.
sterling job of it.
He's
Like I say,
left
there was
himself
no
a very,
replays while he
very
was gone.
good position to win this frame. Could be
He's back
level
in the
of
room
scores.
telling us that A, we're talking too quietly, B, the players can't hear us anyway. So we're just going to start shouting
good
a
shot
little
from
bit
Gordon.
louder. Our
An easy black now for
mindless
Gordon
nonsense.
to take this over. This could level the scores here for Gordon. As expected, 1-all.
There it is, 1-all. So we've got a battle on our hands.
A couple of good shots there from Gordon. Some snookers that led him to the win. as we line up for the third frame in this one. On table 2, Ryan Hanley, I think, is in a 1-0 lead against Ash Jones, who's finally lost a frame in this tournament. I'll give a bit of commentary on that table while we wait for the game on table 1 to carry on.
I'm loving the radio pool. I think it's the future.
Ryan's got a very open table. All the reds seem to be on the left-hand side with the yellows on the right. But he's got a couple of blockers down on the left-hand side of the table, Ryan Hanley. So we'll see how this one continues.
Right, so we have now the ultimate dream team, to be honest. We've got 2 commentators, a director. What could possibly go
Things
wrong?
could go well now. Here we go. We've got Widowson to break. It's 1-1. It's been a decent game so far,
Yeah, I mean,
from what we've seen anyway.
we put this one on stream expecting it to be a good game. We got 2 good
It's a
players.
very good break. The table's very open. There's one of each down there, I think. Yeah, one of each.
One of each.
Remember,
So
Widowson needs to nominate.
he's going to look at the table. He's going to look at where the problem balls are.
There's a lot of talking going on between the opponents here. They seem to be getting on pretty well. Or whether Gordon's trying to distract him from nominating, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I think personally I'd be looking at yellows. Although both sets of balls do look quite well set up there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, there is one red near the middle bag on the
Yeah, but I
left-hand
think that
side.
sneaks into the middle pocket from the angle I've got here.
Yeah, it's still not easy though. Still got to get onto it.
I think the angle, if you get it right, if you can get right behind that red, it leaves the black very well though.
Yeah, that's true. If you take it as your last ball, I genuinely think you could take either set here. So we've actually had our first message into the studio of the day. It comes
One of our
from,
female fans.
Yeah, a southerner, and I don't know if we're comfortable
I don't think we are very
with promoting
comfortable.
people from Southern England live on the stream.
I've got to agree with my co-commentator there. They don't even know what gravy is, for God's sake.
But the director's future wife has messaged us and said she wants a shout out. So
As the person who did drive us to the venue, I feel like it is only right that we do give our loyal viewers shout-outs. I don't know how many we've got at the moment, but she might be the only one. So hi there, Alina.
Anyway, the Reds have been taken by Widowson. He's got a very good table there. This could be the clearance that I like that shot. He's taking his difficult ball early on. He can now move down table with a good pot. He's not quite got to the right side of the red
so
to
Paul
make
Widdowson
it
on the
easier.
reds at the moment, and he's just looking to weave his way through these.
Could have done with another inch or so just to get to the right side of the red to go down table. But,
We've all been there, Dave.
well, haven't we just? We'll see how he plays this one. The options are there. Just a slow roll into the middle pocket, I reckon. Leaves everything on. See how Reds go.
It's a difficult shot. He can put the ball, sure, but he's got to
What
try
does he
and get
leave
onto
himself? He
another.
needs to leave himself that one over the bottom right hand cushion. If he can leave himself that one over the bottom right hand cushion, I think right hand pocket, I think he's got a very good chance of taking this frame out. Ooh,
Yeah, he's
It's a
missed a
very
pot, and that's
close
often
shot.
the way, as you're kind of looking at
he
the
had
table.
no control over the white. The way, like I said, he didn't get that extra little bit of position that he needed, and that's what the result is.
Yeah, I think worrying too much about the white leads to the missed pot, and then to be honest with you, I'm not sure he had much on it. Anyway.
No. Let's have a Gordon with a pretty open table. He's got a little bit far there, Gordon. He has left a couple of his difficult balls into an unexpected pocket, though. Don't think it's quite what he played for, but I think that will work out for him.
Yeah, he's potted the ball and come down table, expected to be on something, which is probably fair enough.
It's a difficult pot, but it could work out quite well here.
Not quite made it. There is a delay on our stream as well, so everything that you're seeing right now is happening a little bit before you see it.
Gordon steps up for the long pot. Oh, just rattles that one. He's trying to force that a little bit too much.
Yeah, we're going to see it again. It wasn't an easy pot. He's going down table. He's just trying to get himself in position on another ball. And unfortunately, just rattles it in that top left jaw.
Widowson's back at the table. He's only left him one shot, really, here, Ward. So he got away with that to a degree.
Yeah, Widowson's got the red to the
bottom
far
left hand.
Yeah, the far left as we're looking at it.
But other than that, he's not really left himself very much. We'll see how he goes about this. Difficult ball with this setup of the table is the right hand red near the middle pocket. We'll see how that goes. He's got, like I say, he really has to take that red to the bottom left.
So remember, this is, at the moment, we've got 2 quarterfinals going on. We've got Ash Jones against Ryan Hanley, which is
1-0 to Ryan, that one.
Correct, and we've got Paul Widdowson against Gordon Ward, forgive me, which is 1-1 right now.
The shot we expected. The question is here, can he get behind that yellow and bring it out up table to put that red in the middle? Or can we try something else?
It's a difficult clearance, this. If he makes this clearance, fair play to him.
We'll see how Widdowson takes this one. I think there's only one shot on, really, but it's where he goes after that's the problem. No. Clash of the Titans, you said it earlier on. That was McElhill and what's it?
Flecky.
Yeah. The link that we've put not to the live stream.
Also, if you're just hearing random utterances of nonsensical stuff from me, I'm having about 7 conversations at once while commentating.
So, Paul with a difficult shot now. He's got to force something in, and he's not really got position on either of these reds. And he's got 2 very thin cuts. He either takes a thin cut into the middle, or uses the knuckle of the red, knuckle of the left-hand pocket.
He's looking at the one down the cushion. And it's because it's a harder pot, but it's
I think
easier
the position is natural with the knuckle taking it up for the other red.
Maybe off the knuckle, also a little bit of bottom right hand side should drag him out.
There you go, you use that knuckle nicely, it's
That's
great
a beautiful
pot.
shot. That's superb, Pool.
Let's watch as it bounces off the knuckle and it goes straight up for position to the other red.
So now it's still not easy. You can just
It's got
drop
a
the red in.
very thin cut.
You can just drop it in. He should come out for the black.
Yeah, it does pot, but it's not easy at all. The position for the black is natural. Will leave a long pot.
It's possible that this ball can be double, but it's tight.
I think the yellow might be in the way of the double, Lloyd.
It takes away the position as well, to be honest. The cut, you're coming out for the black. The double, you could be in all kinds of pain.
Yeah. See how he goes. It's not an easy shot at all. Let's see how this goes. Ryan Hanley could be about to take a 2-0 lead on the table too.
He's gone for the cut, but he's
That's
caught
just
it
how
too
thin
if
that
anything.
was. Shows just how thin that shot was. Yeah, Gordon back in, but he's got 5 balls on the table, but they're all in a rather good position to pot now. The black, I would say, is the most difficult ball for Gordon at the minute. Takes the first yellow into the middle, leaves the one to the bottom right, straight in. He could do with a bit more angle to get to the left-hand side of the table behind those yellows. Oh, as one of our spectators said, there could be a snooker about to crop up here later.
So I've just had a text in from one of our possible viewers. It's got nothing to do with the pool, but it turns out I'm getting £52 at presentation evening this year, which is great news for me.
Don't forget, Lloyd, as far as Dave Stafford's concerned as well, we're also getting money for our Freeman win.
Absolutely.
I'd like to let all our viewers know, if Dave Stafford asks who won the Freeman, that would be the ship B. We all know we came second though.
Yeah, I was going to say, also, just for clarity, we didn't win the free man. We were
Just if
terrible in
Dave,
the final.
just if Dave Stafford asks, we are hoping to pull a Kanye on him at the presentation evening.
Dave Stafford believes that he's won a free man trophy this year, and that's the elaborate hoax.
It's a good pot. He left himself good position on the right, the yellow to the bottom right.
So Gordon's looking in
Difficult shot for
control
Gordon
there.
here. Could be the position on the black. The black is not going to be an easy pot no matter where he gets it.
Yeah, you might even look at a double. The thing is, the red's safe. So you've got to
Red's
take
safe
that
as
into
long as the white's down
consideration.
table. So we'll see how this goes. It's a very straight pot. He might try and get as close as he can to the yellow to get an easier positional shot on the black.
We've got Ash Jones's Derriere live on stream right now as well, which
I believe
is
Ash is 2-0 down in that game.
that's what the fans have tuned in for.
Oh, a bit of luck from Ash on that table. Gordon plays
That's
it
a nice
across.
shot by
That's
Gordon.
a good
Gives
shot.
himself
He's
a
not left it
chance.
as long as it could have been. All on the positional shot from the shot before to get close to that yellow rather than having distance. Takes the black. Oh, he's rattled
He's
it.
rattled the black, so another chance for
Another
Paul.
chance for Widowson. Let's see how he takes this. It's a risky shot, but I think he's got to be taking it off the top cushion, Lloyd.
I'm looking at it, and there is a shot off the top cushion. There is a double, I think. Just you might have to screw it to keep the white out of the back into the top right corner as we look.
There's also the double, the very thin double across the table.
I quite like the reverse double here, actually, Dave. To be honest with you, that'd be my choice. You've got to pot the ball.
He has to play an
surely.
attacking shot though. There's no safety on. Or if he pulls off a safety, I'll be astounded. See which shot he takes on. He's taking his time to think this one through. It is a difficult shot, and it could be the deciding shot of the frame.
Yeah, it's fair enough taking time on this shot. It's literally all or nothing.
Which shot are you looking at, Lloyd?
I think it's the reverse double for me, Dave.
I think personally I would be going up table. I think we've got more room for error going up the table. You can use the right hand cushion as well.
If he plays the reverse double,
There's always the reverse double does give a chance of a snooker as well.
well,
But he's very, very close to that
think
little
he's-
pocket, and he could catch the knuckle.
he's going to have to hit it hard, which the white's going to be down the bottom end. He could leave it on the back cushion, but that's no good if he
Played
pots
it.
it.
Oh, it's gone up. It's gone up table. That's left it on. That goes to the.
White.
It goes to the view, not the live stream.
It's still streaming. It just
Click
cuts
on
off
it.
every hour and makes a video.
Oh, did we have to get on another video?
No.
And Gordon Ward pots the black for a 2-0. 2-1 lead.
Hour of the stream.
So we've got to put up a new link. Can you put one in the after pool,
Yeah, I know. Click on that. Click on that.
So 2-1 to Gordon Ward now. He's got the advantage. He's on the hill. Paul Widdowson's got to come back from 2-1 down. It's not beyond the realms of possibility.
He had a very good chance in that frame. It's a bit unlucky with the red.
Yeah, we're seeing some good pool now, and to be fair, the players that are left, there's good players right across the field. I'm looking at the names on the board right now. We got Ash Jones, Ryan Hanley, Paul Widdowson, Gordon Ward, Wayne Fletcher, David Haves, Paul Lewis, and Tony Lowe. And out of those 8 names, it's only Paul Lewis that I can't see winning this one.
You can't call Paul a big name. Whether he is a big name or not, he's just too small for that.
I wondered how long it'd be before the short shorts came out.
As soon as Paul steps up to the table, I called him the midget of the ship B, so not very long.
He says, at least I'm representing the ship.
You've got to say,
Yeah.
at least
Somebody's
Samwise
got
is
to
missing his
fly that
Frodo.
flag.
Samwise is missing his Frodo. Sam from the White Horse is not here today.
So it's 2-1 to Gordon Ward right now, no matter what the stream says.
We're about to step up to our fourth frame. It could be a decider for Gordon Ward if Widowson could take it into a hill match. Make it interesting.
Gets right
Ryan.
into that park. That's a great break.
Ryan Hanley
Where's
has
the white
got a
gonna
very
finish?
good chance of beating Ash here. He's on a 2-0 lead over Sable 2. The black is not in good position. And Ash has fouled. Or has he fouled? Is that touching ball? Well, here comes Gordon. Is it open table still, Lloyd?
Yeah, open table. Well, no.
Gordon's about
No,
to take red.
he's only potted a red, Dave, so he's on reds.
He's only potted a red, has he?
Yeah.
That's about right. It's good to see we're learning the rules here, Lloyd.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been playing in the league for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So.
I was giving some analysis on table 2, so.
So Paul Widdowson comes to the table. He's on yellows. He's gonna probably look to make a pot here, get his hand on the
To
table.
be fair, the yellows, if he can make, he's got a good chance if he can take this first pot and get the right position on those two in the middle. He can really run through a few balls, and none of them are too hard. I think he's got a very good chance here, Lloyd.
Yeah, they're all there, Dave.
They're all there for him. The difficult ball on the table is the yellow on the right hand side of the table. But again, it's still there. It's still for the taking. Nice straight
It
pot.
looked like he just held up a little bit, but
Yeah,
that's
he
giving
could
him a
have put a
chance.
bit more onto that and got onto that yellow on the left hand side.
Yeah, it looks like he'll take the one that's nearest to us right now.
This is the difficult ball. If he can get good position on another one after this, the table's there for him. You've got to watch his cueing on those yellows. That's a great pot.
It is a
And he
good
really
pot.
has left the table open now.
Yeah, just this one on the cushion, they're never easy. They're never easy. And you've always got to take into account the table now. It looks like it's been playing okay today, but I did watch one shot roll to the top right bag as we're looking right now. So if there's a little bit of a roll to the right hand side, it makes this shot with the yellow on the cushion so much harder.
On table 2, it's gone 2-1. 2-1 to Ryan Hanley.
So that's why he's come up for the ones in the middle, which is a great choice. He's going to leave that tricky one last, which should give him an angle on the black to the middle. So he's we're going to see an all or nothing shot later on in this break.
Leaving that yellow on the left hand side of the table's good. It leaves the black into the right and the middle. Gives him options. And he breaks
screw
the
back.
8 ball here, could be on.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself a little angle on the yellow down the cushion, which is going to bring the white out.
Just to
leave
get
the
it away
black
from
in
the
middle.
cushion.
Just for closure as well. Not going to be an 8 ball.
It's a 7 ball.
Yeah, Gordon potted off the break.
It's a good run out from Widowson this if he
It'd be a
completes it.
fabulous clearance if you can see these all potted.
This will take the frame. This will take it to a decider. He's left himself a very good position to get out for the black into the middle pocket.
This is the shot. This is Paul Widdowson's
I'd
tournament.
expect Widowson to complete this clearance. It's a good shot. Oh,
It is a good shot. It could be hampered by the red.
He's given himself what's referred to as a Chinese
Just got a
snooker.
whole lot more difficult.
We'll see where he goes from here.
Oh, it's that low. Oh, it's that low.
Let's see how he plays this. It's all about cueing this shot. He needs to keep his hand away from that red and watch his cue.
It's not mine, Tom, so I have to get it back.
And that's good. And that's without mentioning how difficult the pot is from this angle.
Yeah, this is a high level of difficulty. If we were at the Olympic figure skating right now, the multiplier would be high.
Yeah. This is like performing the Iron Lotus. this one.
Widowson's nickname is Mr. Torville, though. You know, he can do it.
You heard it first. I don't even know if Torval or Dean was the male one of the pair.
Here we go.
We're not sexist there, we're all gender neutral.
just like Jaden Smith.
I don't know if I want to point out that what Tom means by that is that he doesn't have any genitals whatsoever, but I've just done it live on stream.
There you go. Watch that red. I'm not happy with the queuing as expected. It's not an easy shot.
This is the difficulty here because this is his entire tournament on the line, and it's difficult to cue. It's not a nice angle. You're giving it a go.
It's a good effort.
Yeah,
It's
it was
safe more
always
than
difficult.
anything.
Now then, can Gordon
Would have
walk?
preferred it if he was going to do that to leave it nearer to the cushion, but he could have left it in a worse position. Queuing was not easy on that shot.
Yeah, difficult
Gordon still
shot.
has a difficult red on the right hand cushion, so
Yeah, he's just got to feed his way around these. He's going to
see
take
what
the one to the
opportunities
middle.
arise to him, really.
Yeah, once in a middle. He wants to get a low angle on this red. If he's straight, it's not
I think
ideal.
he could be a bit too straight on this one.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Might have to force something through. May go for a snooker on that red on the right hand side after the shot, after the pot. Gordon's not happy. He's not happy with his position on that shot. Not happy with it, with his position at all. Tom's rejoined us on commentary now. Lloyd steps away for a short intermission, as we like to call them.
Yeah, so all the balls are there. Yeah,
He's left himself a little bit too straight on this one. He's going to have to force it. He's going backwards rather than going forward.
good cue action there. I
Good
like
cue,
it.
he's got some good action on the white, but again, he's leaving himself long on these shots after a little bit, getting a little bit out of position on the last shot. Got another long shot, but it is nearer to the pocket. Leaves them open. Another good pot. Has he come far enough? He has. It's a good shot that from Gordon. He's got himself back into position for the Reds.
Yeah, white ball's perfect. Now, can he get his white straight onto the cushion here and go long, do you think? Or is he going to...
I think he'll be looking to take the one along the cushion after this one.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is you leave yourself no position on the one to the top left, and it's more difficult to get a position on the black from that ball. He may just screw back and take the one to the top left first.
Yeah,
Because
leaves
the
himself
one
a
along the
tough shot with the
cushion is
cushion.
automatically
Yeah.
positioned for the black.
Yeah,
Plus he has that frame advantage, so. He's got a different way about it. He's taking the red to the middle. Slightly difficult position for the red along the cushion. May leave himself a double. Oh, he tried to disrupt the red.
Oh.
It's not really helped either. He managed to get the disruption.
It's
He hit it
unfortunate.
a little bit too hard, and he's just put it safe on the bottom cushion now.
If that had have sunk, that was a game-winning shot right there. He breaks that out. He didn't end up
He took
with
the
that.
aggressive play.
Yeah.
It's clearly a player that's in the lead. So.
You got to be in it to win it.
They're in the pump.
Oh, who got them?
Got a long straight back down the cushion.
A little
This will
shout out
level it
to,
up if he gets
to
it.
Aaron
He's
for
left it in the back.
buying us another few
but
beers.
I like the way he's played it. I like the way he's played that. He's left him only one red. And he's got a difficult red. Ooh. I'm trying to get decapitated here by my co-commentator. It's all about queuing on this shot.
There's a lot of movement.
All about queuing this
a
shot.
lot of movement behind
Gordon
the shot there for Gordon, which is unfortunate.
He needs to run through and get himself onto that bottom cushion. He's played it
That's
very,
a
very
great
well.
pot.
That's a great
That's
shot.
a superb pot by Gordon
Great
Ward.
queuing
Lots
for that
of
one.
pressure, lots of movement.
He just needs to roll this in. Not worry too much about position. He's got himself away from the cushion, which is well played. Makes the black a lot easier. This one for the win. And he gets the win. It's a
great
good
work by
shot.
Gordon
All
Ward.
developed
Superb
by
pull.
that long straight red, which he managed to follow through and leave himself good position along the bottom cushion.
Yeah, all the pressure. Flecky and that's not. It's not. It's not Steve. It's David Hayes.
It's just a brief intermission now while we sort out the second game. I'll talk you through table 2. Ryan Hanley has a 2-1 lead. He's at the table against Ash Jones, who's got one yellow left. Ryan's got 3 reds. Ryan takes the pot, he's got 1 straight red. He'll play for a snooker. He has played a snooker, and it's a good snooker from Ryan. Remember, Ryan's in a 2-1 lead on table 2. Ash hadn't lost a frame before that match, so it could be an interesting development as one of the favourites on form during the day could be leaving the tournament. As Ash hits it, he's grazed it. It's a very good shot from Ash. He's completed a snooker with the snooker. Ryan's played a great shot. It's an easy escape for Ash, but he's managed to get the snooker back on table 2. So this is pool that you can't see at the minute. But we're still waiting for the game on table 1 to continue. So I'll keep walking you through table 2. Ash is in a difficult position. It's not a difficult escape, but see how he plays this. Has he hit it hard enough? He has. But he's left Ryan options there. Ash is not. Ryan hit that very soft. It's a weird shot from Ryan. He's left Ash the whole ball to play with, but he's left him not very much angle at all. We'll see how Ash does. I'll see how Ash does this one and let you know. His second. On table 1, it looks like we're setting up for the next game. And it looks like it's going to be Dave, and I think he's going to be playing Wayne Fletcher. We're about to find out. Ryan with a pot here to the middle pocket. Ash. Oh, has he left that for Ash? It's very tight on table 2. Very tight on table 2. If Ash can hit that full ball, it will be a snooker. He has caught it with an edge. I'm just waiting for the game to commence on table 1, sorry. I think we're awaiting Wayne Fletcher. Is that correct, Lloyd?
Wayne Fletcher, yeah.
Wayne Fletcher against Dave on table 1. Just waiting for Fletcher, who's taken yet another intermission. That's what Jaeger bombs do to you. Oh, Ryan Hanley on table 2. Very unlucky not to escape from that snooker. Who's the low seed in this match, Lloydie, to break first?
So the lowest seed in this match would be
Dave.
I don't even know.
Is it Dave Hawes?
We've already had the conversation with the players. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. I would believe it would be Dave Hawes.
The seeding board's there. It's the pink one.
Oh, the lowest seed is Wayne Fletcher. Slightly unexpected, but
Yeah, remember the Fletcher's in on a wild card.
there we go. That'll be why. We do need our director back to change these names over, but
Yeah, don't worry about that.
we'll keep
get
you
the right
updated
names there
while we
eventually.
wait. We saw some very good pool earlier on from Wayne Fletcher, and he's back in. He's not happy with the rack. Our co-director is attempting to change over the names.
Our co-director, for all the abuse he's getting, actually set this system up. Although he is useless at using it.
E2 name. Wayne Fletcher's to break here. You doubt he'll hit this softly. As you see, saw the bend on his cue as he hit that, but he's come up dry from the look of things.
You don't want to be going in dry.
Never go dry. Not condoned by the Apple Pool League. The game on table 2 is getting very interesting. Dave steps in, looks like he's going to take red. He hasn't, he just took that red to the middle. Nudged the red to
So there we go,
yellow.
the scores are correct, the colours might not be.
Our director steps back in. They're now on the dream team again. We've got 2 commentators and a director, so things might be smooth, they might not. There was a few too many beers gone down for that.
So it's actually it's
it
Hayes
drops
that's
there.
on the
Wiped
reds
its feet,
and
did
Wayne
that red.
Fletcher's on the yellows.
So we'll see how that goes. Wiped his feet there, Dave's red. And he lift himself a long straight one down the left hand side of the table. It's a great pot. It's a great pot from Dave. Keeps him at the table. Difficult positional shot for the next one.
Yeah, he's got options here. He could
Ash
play the
Jones
red
needs
the
to
middle.
shift so we can see the fourth. There we go.
I think the bottom red's the right choice. He's got to screw out here. He might try and leave that red to the middle again.
He has screwed out his left.
He's
Has he
hit
got
it
it? He
quite
needs a
hard.
nudge. Doesn't get the
That's
nudge he
not where
needed.
Lloyd finished.
Not sure if he could have rolled through for that one, Lloyd, and just got between the gap of the two yellows and played the red into the middle.
You're always worried about sticking on one of the yellows if you.
Ash has levelled it up on table 2. You might hear some clapping.
It's a good finish as well, to be fair.
Dave's played a shot there, but all he's done is poke one of
So
Lecky's
the
red
lowest
yellows
seed.
to a pocket.
And that's 2-all on table 2, right, Dave?
Yeah, that's 2-all.
So
It's
we're
becoming a
over onto
very
the side
interesting
over
match.
there.
They're flipping for the break, so we'll keep you updated on table 2 as well as much as we can.
You could say we've picked the wrong table to watch, but we'll see how this one goes.
We've seen some good pool on both tables, to be fair. Wayne
Wayne
Fletcher
Fletcher
steps
at
in.
the table. Now, he was Ash Jones's double partner and was on the same 3-man team this year. So these two guys won the doubles together. They're both progressing through this tournament. They're both 3-man champions this year. What a great season these two boys are having.
Yeah, they're bastards.
I say, as he misses the pot, which is the commentator's curse is in full effect today,
Yeah,
boys.
it keeps happening. I've been to Ash earlier on. I think we need to do this more for the social. They've won far too much this year. We need to stop them winning anymore.
Remember that the social played in Division 2 this year, which explains the low seeding to an extent.
Dave steps back in. He's got a good position. It depends if this red does pass that yellow into the middle pocket. I know that I believe it pots into the bottom right hand cushion, in right hand pocket. But he's going for that one first. This is a difficult positional shot.
Yeah, it's always the case when you've got to do more with the white ball, you're more likely to miss the pot.
I think he tried to do too much there, Lloyd. I probably would have tried to take the red in the middle if it went myself.
Absolutely right, Dave. It wasn't an easy shot at all.
He had
Eventually,
no way of navigating through those yellows for myself.
yeah, took his eye off the pot trying to work some magic, because Fletcher looks like he's played the
Wayne's
pot.
Wayne with a good pot along the bottom cushion. Took one of his difficult balls out of the off play, so he'll continue to play. And he's got a very good setup. A possible difficulty at the top left of those two yellows. Passes. He'll probably take his difficult ball now and hope to drop the other one into the middle pocket. There's a bit of a psych out going on table 2 here. Ryan Hanley standing very close to the table as Ash plays. He's not giving him a moment.
I think Ash Jones might be looking at the possibility of an 8-ball. He's a long way away from it, but
Wayne, good pot there, and just like we said, wanted to rest and leave that yellow into the middle right. Very open at the minute. Wayne could take a 1-frame lead if he plays these correctly. I think he'll look to get the one on the bottom cushion first with the position he's got.
he's got a nice angle to get down the table, definitely.
Oh, he's
I
not
say
hit
he
that
just-
at all. He has not put anything into
just
that
a
shot.
brain fart. He's thinking too much about what he wants to do with the white ball.
Very much so. Is that one too many or one too few Jaeger bomb? The crowd are asking.
I would say 1 too few. I mean, you're not going to be delicate after enough Jaeger bombs.
It's a good pot and it's a good hit on the red.
Yeah, it's a great
He's
effort.
brought that out. He's still got 2 difficult shots here though. Will he take it?
Yeah,
Will he
watch
take
this
the red
shot on
along?
the replay.
Both reds into the right hand pocket, or will he
Pots
take
the
one
balls,
into each?
top spin to get the red out. He's a little unlucky that he's kind of double kissed it and it's stuck a little bit.
What do you reckon, Lloyd? Both into the same pocket, or one into the right, one into the top and one into the bottom? Looks like he might be taking both into the same pocket.
And the most important thing,
Oh,
he's
he's
got toward the middle,
knuckled it.
is that
How
I
unlucky
need to go
is
and get the
that?
bears in. So I'm going to hand you back to our director, Tom Keegan.
We're having a question about reffing on table 2. Has there been an issue? No, they seem to think no one's asked about table 2. Of course, Shandy, please, Lloyd here with shouting the drinks in. Flacky with a nice poke over the bag.
Yeah, and he claims that bag. Not sure he was even trying to pot it. Claims the bag. So
I think he was.
happy.
There's not much merit in claiming the bag. There's no red near
Well,
it. No ball near
he
it.
leaves the white reasonably safe.
I think Dave will just be rolling into this red to completely snooker him. He's not hit that well. I think he's complaining about a roll.
Well, does it roll off?
He may have been a bit worried about the white going in. He's left the table open for Wayne Fletcher now, though.
Yeah, good pot
All
there.
about position onto the second yellow here. And he'll go round, come off 2 cushions to try and get position. Oh no, he's just done it off 1. That's a perfect shot
very
from
nice.
Wayne. It's a great shot, great positional shot. He's got the angle to get back up table as well.
Getting onto
a
this
little
black.
bit of back. And there you go, great shot, great position. And that's how you take out a frame.
Yeah, very nice.
2 very
We're gonna
good
watch
shots
this
there
black.
to finish that frame off. And he's popped the black as expected. They've got in a difficult position with 2 reds on the right hand side of the table, but Wayne took full advantage of when he was given the chance. Just keep you up to date with table 2 as we're going on. Well, that's a re-rack, so it's 2 all, and it seems to be a bit of a scrappy rack. Ash is you Ryan, you have a scrappy rack at the moment. Ash has stepped in, he's got a few balls left. I think it's going to be interesting, table 2. It's a very good, very challenging match for both players, both giving great competition to each other. And they are on a hill over on table 2. Remember, these are the first 2 frames Ash has lost in the tournament, so...
Well, little battle going on, yeah.
We're back in play on table 1. Just to keep it today on table 2, Ryan Hanley's played a very good shot, leaving Ash with limited options. Have we had a foul on the break there? I think we have. It's going to be 2 shots to Wayne Fletcher.
Go on, mate.
Wayne Fletcher not happy with the audience cheering for Ryan Hanley on table 2. I think the social players are claiming some discrimination from the audience. If they think this is discrimination, it's a good job they didn't bring Al Jones. Good pot there from Flecker. He's got 1 of each. Don't think he expected that.
So we're looking at still an open table here.
It's a nomination, I believe. It's a nomination, I believe. He asks for clearance of the rules, but because he pot 1 of each and no shot at the table, and it was a 2 shots, he still gets to nominate which colour he wants to take.
Now, what colour do you think's favourite? What are we going to go for?
I think it's a personal choice, this one. Both sets of balls are tied up. You've got the red on the bottom left, the red on the left, the 2 reds on the left-hand side of the table on the cushion are screwed up, and the yellow on the right-hand side and the yellow with that red on the left are both tied up as well.
Yeah. And just for the scores, do we know who won the last round here?
Wayne Fletcher won the first frame, so it is 1-0 to
1-0
Wayne.
to Fletcher.
Ash Jones could be about to take the table 2 at the minute. Good pot in the middle there from Wayne Fletcher. That could. Oh, Ash has made it difficult for himself on table 2.
Yeah. So Fletcher nominates red, his choice.
Like I said before, both sets of balls were difficult. He's trying to open them up now. It's a good shot. He's brought that difficult red into play.
Very nice.
And now that they are there, Wayne, just one difficult ball just above the left middle.
Yeah, it's a good cue action there to get that white back into play.
It's all about how he wants to play that ball, that red ball on just above the left middle. That's the ball that Wayne will be looking to get onto a nice position. He may look to double it into the right hand middle. He may look to move it with one of his other shots, but we'll see how he goes. There are options there for him. Played a pot into the middle. It's a very good pot in the middle. The next shot he plays could be the one on that difficult red. After this one, if he leaves himself a good position.
Yeah, he cues it quite well.
Anthony
Tiny
Lloyd
bit more
passes me
power and
right
he would have been in
there.
trouble there.
The saviour. There we go. Let's see how Wayne. We've had 3 solid hours of pool here, and we've seen some very, very good shots. Wayne played the shot as expected. He's left himself his difficult ball. The frame could be on that, but that's this shot now for Wayne. So we'll see how he goes with this.
Yeah.
If he pots this to get this frame, could be over. It's a good shot.
Oh.
He's rattled it. Came out straight
It's
away.
unfortunate there.
He is on his second visit though. The table is there for Wayne to take. It's all about how he gets position onto the second red. It's a good pot. It's come across table. You'll be wondering if that yellow's in the way of his position. What do you reckon, Lloyd? Do you reckon that yellow just above the black's in the way, or
I
do
think
you reckon he'll be trying to completely avoid that and
should
come
be
off
able
2
to get-
cushions?
Yeah, 2 cushions, and
Yeah, he's played it
it's a good shot.
fantastic.
It is a great shot.
That could be a 2. That'll most probably be a 2-0 lead for Wayne Fletcher there. Yeah, as expected.
Flecky.
He's played very well in that
Yeah, he
frame.
wanted to kick it
Didn't
in
really
now,
give his
Dave.
opponent a chance. On table 2, table 2 still ongoing. This has been an epic on table 2. I think we've been streaming the wrong match here, Lloyd.
Yeah,
Ryan Only and
Hanley
Ash
at the
Jones are
table.
really playing a good game against each other. They're down to only 4 balls between them and the black. Ryan has 3 reds, Ashes on 1 yellow. We'll see how this goes. This has got to have been one of the games of the tournament, and it's not even been on the TV. You might not even get till 6 o'clock, never mind 9 o'clock. Ryan's played a bit of a safety there. That might work out well for him. He's left it on for him, but he's got 2
So
shots.
we've got the studio here. We're just going to try and get the studio camera on table 2 as that game comes to an end.
Turn the computer.
I'm hearing from the director. He's a bit of a killjoy.
Yeah, he's ruined
That,
everything there, Tom.
He doesn't
You've
want.
just,
He doesn't
you
want
spoiled
want us
everyone's
to be-
dreams there.
To be upset in any way. That's a huge
Wow,
break from
he
Fletcher.
gets some air on the cue ball and it follows itself through into the middle pocket.
Fletcher points at the commentary booth.
At least he didn't pick it out of the pocket.
So this is a chance for David Haves now.
Can we replay that break and just see how high that white gets?
Yeah, watch this bad boy
Watch
bounce.
this.
Watch the spin as
Wow,
well as it
look
comes
at that.
back
Look at it
into the
take
middle
as soon
back.
as it lands and follow it through into the middle pocket.
This is a huge opportunity to get back into this game now.
They are there for the taking. It looks like he's not sure which colour to take here, though.
There's a couple of bad balls either way.
Yeah, the 2 on the right-hand side of the table don't make it easy for either set of balls. Slightly wild on that first shot.
Yeah.
Whether the nerves of the TV table are getting to Dave, I'm not too sure. Table 2 seems to be coming to a close.
So he is going to be on yellows there, David Haves.
Yeah, shot right.
It's so tense over on table 2. I know you guys watching on the stream can't see it.
It's a great pot that from Dave, to be
That's
fair.
my mistake as well. David
Fantastic shot.
Hayes is taking the reds. So Wayne Fletcher potted a yellow off the break, and I
But he fouled.
mistakenly thought that David Hayes had potted yellow.
There is a very, very tense game going on table 2.
So Hayes on the
Dave
reds.
continues on this. He did really open up for the Reds with that wild shot, but it seems to have worked out quite well for him. He's got a chance here.
They are all there. They're all pot.
It all depends on the positional shot, and he's very on a couple of these. Oh, Ash Jones has just pulled off an amazing shot on table 2.
Ash Jones.
And Ash completes a comeback from 2-0 down.
That's got the biggest reaction of the room
Great
so far.
pot from Ash
The
to win
lowest
that
seed
one.
in the tournament, and he's through to the semi-finals, the first man.
Table 2's gone off.
Through to the
Ryan only
semi-finals. My
rushed
mistake,
into a
Gordon
2-0 lead
Waters.
on table 2, but Ash pulled it back. Oh, that's unlucky from Dave.
Switch your camera around, Flecky doesn't want to be on it.
So Ash Jones, the lowest seed in the tournament, he's just making his way over toward the commentary booth. He's shaking hands everywhere. He came
Good.
back from 2-0 down. Beats Ryan Hanley 3-2.
If you asked me, it was all luck. He didn't mean any of it.
Ash, come on.
Should we have an interview with our...
Yeah, we're going to bring Ash Jones
We're going
into
to bring
the
Ash
booth and he can
Jones
talk us through that
in to
game on
commentate.
table
We
two
might
that
give
he
him
didn't
a bit of an interview here. See how he's doing. How are you feeling today, Ash?
Not too bad, David.
You've been playing some decent pool, which is unexpected from you.
Aye.
Some shots that I don't think we've ever seen you play. You actually pot a few balls.
Yeah, playing with a bit of confidence at the minute. Like I said, just it gave me a really good game, Brian. Fair play
He
to
did.
him.
He rushed into a 2-frame lead. You had to play well to get back into it.
Yeah, I just had to keep my head up and nip for a quick toilet break, as I like to call it.
That last frame seemed to go on for quite a while, and he did seem to pull him to drag it out on you. I wasn't sure if you were going to get there with that last frame.
To be honest with you, I thought Brian was in pole control all through the frames, but I just had to dig deep and keep going and pull the game out from the back really. But fair play to Ryan. He did incredibly well. And, like I said, he should have probably won the game, to be honest.
I've got to ask you, Ash, that thin cut into the bottom right, was that meant, or were you just trying to get a connection?
It was meant, yeah.
It was a fantastic pot, and it left your position perfect for the black as well.
To swing round, put a lot of side onto it to make the cue ball swing. But, like I said, I looked at round and I saw that it'd go if I played it off cushion first, so I just give it a go.
Oh!
And we don't see that very often, Paul.
Yeah, he's somehow popped the black off the break, which isn't a win or a loss, it's a re-rack with 2 shots for an opponent.
So it's only low now to break.
You had 2 shots on the break.
2 shots as well.
Wayne Fletcher with a great cut back into the middle pocket. He's left himself position. What a shot. And that could be a winner. That could be the game winner for Wayne there. All about position on this one. He's played that perfect. And I'm sure you'll be happy to see Wayne go through, Ash. Although I think you may be playing him soon. Is that right? Nice. No, you're on the wrong side of the draw. You could play out Flecky in the final.
Be nice to play my doubles partner in the final. He's played well. He's took the balls really well. Ball selection has been brilliant.
There we go. That's a great clearance from Wayne. That shot was fantastic. How are you feeling about your chances with who's left in the competition, Ash? You've got Gordon Ward next up in the semi-final.
Gordon, it'll be a tough game between me and Gord. We have a bit of history, but I'm sure it'll be a good game though. He's a very good player. I've seen him play on the snooker tables. Like I said,
Lister Lewis is playing on table 2, Lloyd.
He knows his way around the table.
So, yeah, I think you may be up now, Ashley. You may have to leave us from the commentary position unless are we going to have a break between the quarters and the semis?
Alright, it's been interesting, guys. I hope you enjoyed
So
the stream.
we're going to give it back to Anthony Lloyd as Ash steps up for another game on the TV table. That'll be his third. Just to remind everyone, Ash has only lost 2 frames.
Yeah, we're going to put Ash Jones back onto table 1 against Gordon Ward.
That's set 5 still.
Yeah,
We
so it's a
continue with best of 5 in the
semi-final
semi-finals, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, your lowest seed, and
Yes, best of
still
5
best
we
of 5,
continue
yeah.
with in the semi-final. This is the tournament's really getting interesting now.
So
On table 2, you've got Tony Lowe against
we're going
Paul
to take a very
Lewis.
short break while
we gonna have an
players get ready for the semi-finals. We do have one quarter-final still going on table 2. We'll keep you updated with that. That's Paul Lewis against Tony Lowe.
It's 0-0 at the minute. It's only in the first frame. Tony's in a good position. Then again, both these players are good enough to clear up from any position.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Dave. So, in terms of the semi-finals, we're going to have Ash Jones against Gordon Ward on table 1. That'll be our TV table. And Wayne Fletcher, who we just saw come through that quarter-final,
He's going to play against the winner of table 2 at the minute, which is, as we said before, Tony Lowe and Paul Lewis.
That's absolutely right. So, we're not going to see Wayne Fletcher, Paul Lewis, or Tony Lowe on stream again unless they make the final. And it's going to be one of Ash Jones and Gordon Ward.
I think we chose the wrong side of the draw to put the TV table on.
It's been an entertaining day so far. We've got plenty of drama still to come. The semi-finals are best of 5, and that final will be best
Paul
of 7.
Lewis has rattled a shot there. You expect him to take. Does cover a bag as he says, but there's no ball that goes into that. Is it helpful to cover a bag?
Alright guys, we're going to take a quick break here on stream, and then we'll be back with that semi-final matchup between Ash Jones and Gordon Ward, probably in less than 5 minutes.
So that's the semi-final, Gordon v Ash.
Where from?
Watching it earlier on at home, apparently, when we were playing with Harley against.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, commentary's been good. That was me. That was me.
Yeah. Bang it all on there. What do you need? 10 gig, 15 gig? What's my options?
Well, we've used 4 gig so far.
Buy 10 gig then. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
How much have we paid for Wi-Fi?
We've used 4 gig.
So we're back. Are we on? Yeah, good break from Gordon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so we've got Gordon Ward against Ash Jones. Gordon's breaking off there, and it looks like he's played a couple of reds, so he's got a chance.
Very strong stuff, yeah. No, nothing easy looking right now.
So Gordon's just caught the first red there. He was going toward the middle bag, but Ash is going to get a chance. So we're going to bring in our guest commentator, which is Mr. Aaron Chaplin.
Hello.
And you're a good friend of Ash Jones, who's on fire today.
Yeah,
so.
he's played some really good pool, and he had to play the preliminary round, so he's proved that he's meant to be a.
Yeah, absolutely. He's played one extra game than anyone else left in the tournament right now, and he's playing some great pool. He was actually down in the previous round and made a great comeback to show some sort of testicular fortitude, if you will.
Yeah, brilliant description.
I already added to let me do 2 items. We're going to have to switch the board again.
Great shot from Gordon.
It's possible that we're going to have some technical difficulties at some point in the very near future. We're going to do our very best to sort that out for you.
This will be enough to fix this whole game.
We're likely to get through this game, but we've got problems ahead of the final, so we will take care of that our end. In the meantime, we'll enjoy this semi-final.
Gordon's got 4 balls left on the table and 2 options, looking for ways to get those difficult balls out, I think.
Yeah. I think these guys are going to spend some time finding each other out. They both know each other quite well, actually. They've played a lot of pool literally on this table. So there's going to be a little bit of sparring before we see one come to life. I expect to see some safety play from both players. I don't think it's going to be all out attack. And it's going to be a bit of a game of chess again on a pool table, but both guys are capable of making a clearance when they've got to.
For sure. I think whoever takes this first one though might make the difference. Because we're in the semi-finals now, there's a lot of pressure.
I'm just going to switch you over back to the director for a moment as I try and sort out our technical difficulties. Oh, that's a stinger of a shot there.
Yeah, just very unfortunate that the white's gone down. This is giving Ash a real chance.
Yeah, he's going to struggle from this position now.
Definitely. Ash just needs
Giving away 2 shots, yeah.
Ash needs to just not let the pressure get to him.
Starting at the top end of the table. No, he's changed his mind. Heading down long, possibly.
So these semi-finals still best of 5?
Yeah, we're still on best of 5 here.
Best of 5.
Now, what do we think? Are we trying to break up some of the 4 balls in a little cluster at the top end there?
I'm not sure. I think he might start potting down the top end. He's going to be wary about touching those yellows either side of that red because that leaves safety option if he does mess a shot up. So.
Yeah, good start.
Now he needs a lot of cue action on this. He needs to get down the other end of the table to get himself onto some yellows.
See, I think he's trying to hit those yellows either side just to free at least one of them. Maybe not. Missed with the cue action, but he's dropped the white anyway.
And he drops the white. Unfortunately, you didn't see that there on stream, but yeah, he just managed to miss the red on the way down, white down into the middle bag. So he still had a shot in hand there as well, giving that away. So that's that could be a costly mistake there for Jones.
Yeah, absolutely. Gordon's not going to mess about. Gordon's not going to mess about getting this put to bed if he can.
Yeah. So 2 shots. Are we going to take the pot into the middle and then try and leave ourselves 2 shots onto our difficult red?
I think that's probably going to be. Oh, we don't.
We're going something a bit different.
Maybe he's looking to free that red up. I'm not sure. No, yeah, you're right. He's going for the other pocket, the other centre pocket.
Other pocket. Yeah, the white naturally leads down. Don't think it naturally leads onto the red being on.
No, but he might be able to plank them open.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and he doesn't get the pot. He doesn't get the pot. Oh, he has got the pot.
Is he?
No, he hasn't.
I feel like he deserves to have had a go. Let's have a look at this on replay. Getting the white ball where he wants to be. That was a good start. If he'd have got luckier towards the end.
That's a real shame, because I think he'd have been left on the middle pocket there.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd have snuck the red through, even if he'd have dropped that ball.
Still chance though, if you can get this through into the middle pocket. It's not unless he snooks himself, it's an easy way to get to the black. And he's rattled that one.
And it did go through. Hit it a bit too hard.
Making sure he got onto the red, I think, and making sure he didn't snooker himself.
Yeah,
at least.
And I think that's a mistake twice there, where he's overplayed the white ball and not just gone for the pot. Ash Jones, a bit of breathing space.
He doesn't like these cushion shots, though. He's gone for the snooker. Looks like he's got it.
Yeah, not bad. Those of you think he's going for the pot here. Nice.
Looking at the table, it's probably the safer option. But then, both of them are open enough to double off the cushion.
Yeah. He's in a world of pain there, Mr. Ward. He hasn't got many options at all. He's going to have to double it off that open cushion towards the right-hand side of your screen.
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere else he's getting out of this.
Is he seeing something we're not?
I'm not sure. Is he lining up?
Does it go through?
Lining up where he wants the black to go? I'm not sure. Seems ambitious. He's got a tough shot ahead. Okay, here we go. He's going for the double we thought he was going to.
He's got it. He's got the pot.
And it's a great
Fantastic
shot. It is a great shot. Let's watch that one again.
Great shot, Paul.
That is a fantastic effort.
Brilliant.
Leaves the cue ball perfectly in play where he needs it.
Yeah, he's going to take his time and think about how he's going to get to the black now.
All about getting on that black.
Because it doesn't go in the bottom left.
Yeah, he's having problems with where to put the black actually.
Yeah. Unless he can touch it. But that's again, it's a big ask. It doesn't go in the middle pocket either on the left side.
Yeah. It's a shame after such a good shot to have a difficult shot to come now.
Yeah. Nice shot
There we
there,
go.
and as he dropped the white, he's dropped the
Oh.
white. Ash has got 2 shots again. Doesn't want to waste this opportunity. There's 3 times now that the white ball's gone down in this frame.
So, 2 shots, all the balls. Well, a lot of the balls. They're not set up as beautifully as he'd like, but he's got options to open it up here.
As mentioned before,
He's
though,
played very well today.
Yeah, Ash has played some absolute great pool, and
Yeah.
my little nickname for him is 2-shot special, because one thing I find that he ends up doing against me is clearing up with 2 shots when you're down to the black.
Yeah.
And I think that might be what we see here. It's just got to take his shots carefully, because if he's feeling pressured.
Ooh.
The bag's covered though.
He leaves it over the bag.
That's now three possible bags. 3 options for the black gone.
He's still got a shot in hand though, so
And I think he does know that. He does know that.
that's one of his options for the end game.
That.
That's right. You know, I'm sure he'd have liked to have potted it and stayed on the table because it's a good white for him, but
Yeah.
this is a good scenario. If Ward wins it from her, I think you've got to say fair play.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's in a difficult spot right now. I think he's seeing if he can get it, slide it in past that yellow.
So what do we think? A long double up the table? Are we going for a...
Well, it looked like he's eyeing up the gap between the yellow and the cushion.
Oh, really? Can I look at it from another angle?
Yeah. It's hard to see, but
Not sure.
that's what it looks like he's been eyeing up.
Just from our view here, I would say that if he can get the black in that gap, he's more likely to pop out the yellow than he is to pop the black.
I think so too. I think the yellow's just a bit too deep, but
Yeah.
you know, they both could sit. He might go for a soft hit to block off the yellow.
Yeah, if he can do that and leave himself over the bag,
Yeah.
you know, he could have won the game right there.
Here we go. Fantastic shot. So he wasn't eyeing up the.
Well, there you
he was eyeing up the cushions.
Eyeing up the
angles.
cushions, so I mean, this might be one of definitely the best lacquers of the tournament so far. Could have been one of the best. You know, when he's. Show it again. You know, and he's so close to hitting it with the white on the way back as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
It's a really nice shot.
that was a nice shot.
Beautiful. I think while we're sat here waiting for the re-rack, I'm going to play it one more time. It was a phenomenal shot. So 1 point there for Mr. Ward. Taking it down. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not even sure Jones has done much wrong there. You know, he's given him a very tough shot. He said, "Play that. If you hit it in,
Yeah.
fine."
Yeah, no, he's done well there. And if he hadn't put it down, there's a good chance Ash was clearing. So he had to pull off a good shot. And
Good break.
That's one of each. The white isn't in a great position. But it was a good break.
So yeah, was it one of each there?
One of each it is.
Yeah. So he's left himself the world.
Jones getting down on a red.
And he puts it away.
Jones takes reds.
Bring Jamie back, we can't fucking read that. Lloyd is fucking out.
That's it. I put the right name in, we're going to read it all.
Looks like a middle pocket. I'd say there's only one real problem ball, and that's the one next to the yellow near the middle pocket. But I think, looking from where we're sat, it does go.
You know, there's a chance. He's been playing very well today. That Ward might not get another go on the table there.
Well, he'll definitely be feeling the pressure on the potential 8 ball.
I think was there potential there to try and break that red. You know, his white naturally went sort of just past it if he'd have cued that a bit differently.
Yeah, but I mean, like I say, from where you might have a better angle, it looks like that red goes.
I think it does actually. If anything, it might go off the yellow. Let's see how he goes. Looks like he's getting down onto it. Here we go.
That's a shot.
Does
go, but he's left himself touching the yellow.
He's left himself a tricky white there.
Just a bit harder would have come away from that yellow, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't have got the pot. I don't know. He'll definitely be feeling the pressure of an 8 ball.
Yeah, well, if he gives Ward's the table back, he's got 2 yellows on the cushion, so I think he might get another go at the table if he misses this.
Which he has done.
Yeah. It's difficult with the...
It's a real shame. He was on for an 8 ball there.
Yeah, it's a difficult shot trying to bridge over the yellow there.
Definitely. Like I say, just a bit more power on that pot. Probably would have left him a better angle. And obviously he wouldn't have had to bridge in the first place.
So a lot of options here.
I think maybe Gordon might try and block off that pocket for the black at some point.
Yeah.
Because those two cushion balls not going to be the easiest pots. So.
Yeah, so maybe he needs to, if he can manufacture a way to get 2 shots to break those out.
Yeah.
Then he's looking favourite.
Well, there's enough balls on the table to do so. Well, there's plenty of space to get out of it at the minute. If the snooker does come up.
Have a good think about it. It's not bad. I don't think he's developed much though. He's not left himself in.
No, I think if anything,
any sort of better position than he was before.
If anything, there's no real easy pot on. The most obvious pot would be the middle pocket, I'd say, unless he tries to cut in the bottom left far. A long shot there. He might be going for a snooker here.
Does he get it there?
Looks like the red.
Let's have a look down the table.
From where I'm sat, it looks like Ash
he
can
might
see.
have got it. Do you think you can see a bit of it?
I think he can see a bit of it, but he's going the other side anyway, looking for.
He's going
if
off
not
the
the pot,
cushion.
he's going for the cover it up,
Right.
cover the bag.
Right, good weight.
Shame he didn't get the angle he wanted. I think he was hoping to at least cover the bag, but.
Yeah, and he's left himself in a pretty difficult position there. You know, when he comes back to the table, he's not got a pot on.
Exactly.
You know,
and if,
Ward would have to mess up pretty bad to leave a pot here.
Exactly, yeah. And if he can combine that with a snooker, which I think he might be doing.
Great shot, that ball.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ash can still see the red.
You can still see down the table. If we look down, there is a shot on there.
Now he's going to look for the cover.
But it isn't possible from where he's sat.
No, but he's looking for the cover. Yeah, well, he's blocked that yellow off, I think. Looks that way. It's a good shot.
I'm in the chair.
Gordon's taking his time, and now Tom has passed the microphone over to Adam from Ship B.
Alright, how's it going? Looking good, standard appeal's amazing today, so
It's been brilliant.
unlucky Paul. Everyone's doing well. Got Gordon here now. I think he's left him.
It doesn't, from where I'm sat,
Oh,
it
no.
doesn't. No, he
Oh
can't
no,
see
he
it.
hasn't.
Can't see it. He's stuck behind that yellow. He's going to have to
Great
double one way or
snooker.
another.
Ash
I
Jones,
like that
can he
little
pull it out the
transition.
bag?
Doing a good job.
Has he got it?
That's a that's a great shot
That's a
from Ash
fantastic shot.
Jones.
I think it's a real shame that he didn't get the snooker. I think that's what he was probably hoping for, but he's left Gordon's options very limited compared to what he might have been available
Gordon
to him.
queuing down. He's going for it. I think he's going for another snooker there. Oh, he is. And he's fluffed it.
He's not got the snooker. Ash has got to take this very carefully to make sure he doesn't snooker himself and to leave himself on the black. It's not going to be an easy shot, but
He's left him clear on. He's going to have to develop this.
Why is Lloyd turning up today?
Apparently it's his tournament.
oh, suffered.
Ash has fluffed his legs.
I think he'll look for a snooker here now, Ash.
I thought he
Which
might
he's
have
got.
gone for
I
that.
think he's got
I
it.
fancied the backside double off the cushion then, but didn't go for it.
He's gone for the safety play, Gordon. Gordon's a great player. Can't take any chances. Can't take any risk.
Oh, it's a good shot.
It's a good shot, but I don't think that ball is potable.
It's
looking
not
for the snooker
potable.
again.
Oh, he's going the other way.
He's looking for the snooker again. That isn't great.
Good shot by Ash, but he's opened himself up to a snooker here.
Yeah. Left himself worse off. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. And there's the
That's
snooker.
a great shot by
There's the
Gordon.
snooker.
Ash is going to have to come round the table and develop it.
Fantastic
Oh,
shot.
that's an awesome
That was a
shot.
brilliant shot.
That is an awesome shot. Absolute class.
Yeah, I see that one again. That's the wild card.
That's perfect. That was perfect.
You can't fault that.
Oh, it's a brilliant shot. This could be what he needs now. Oh, he's got out of it.
Great shot by Gordon there.
To get out of it, yeah. Definitely.
Ash again.
Yes.
Little tap here.
Just edging it
Get
towards
it, get it
the
in.
pocket.
He's opened
blocking it
himself up
off.
for the snooker though.
I think Gordon's either going for the snooker or he's looking to get behind that black and just cover the pocket. And the game will continue.
That was me a bit tapping it up to that yellow there. Tap it right up to the yellow. Boom. Gives him, don't give him an angle. roll it off that yellow near the middle. Tap it up.
See. Oh, is he going for a snooker?
That's the shot.
Well, he's got the snooker. He's
Called
was
it,
trying
he
to-
did it.
He's trying to cut off the angle for Ash, but I mean, he wasn't.
Ash has got an hard shot here now. Which way is he
Well,
going?
he had a similar shot on that table to
Yeah.
put the last coloured ball away against Ryan to get onto the black and finish the game. We
I
could
know,
be
but
seeing a
he
repeat
hasn't
here.
got enough of an angle there to get the black in. So all he can do is hit it. He's not got enough to pot it. I think he's gone for the snooker himself. He is. Oh, good shot, Ash Jones.
He's cleared the pocket, but it is a nice shot.
He went for it. Fair play.
Oh,
Gordon suffered, left him on. Oh, Ash Jones.
see that again? That's not the
Fucking
first
clear
time
up.
Gordon's done this as well.
Boom, done.
The last game, I think he. Yeah, in frame
Great
one.
shot, Ash
Frame
Jones.
one, I think Gordon
All said and done.
Gordon rattled about 3 in the middle pockets in game 1, so it's quite fatal in this time around. It's 1-1 though.
One all, still all to play for.
Could go either way this now.
Yeah, it could, easy. Two good players. Gordon and Ash both great sticks, so
Gordon to break this one. Frame number 3. Oh,
great,
fantastic
great
break.
break by Gordon there. Balls are going everywhere.
Are we going to make it through, Tom?
One of each. Oh, right, 2 reds and a yellow.
Waiting for a nomination. We're going to make it through.
We need Lloyd.
Reds have been nominated. He's coming down. That's a great shot.
Great start, but he's only got one option on the table right now. He's gone
And
for
again by Gordon.
yeah.
Class.
He's gone round the table. Here's Lloyd.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Lloyd.
So what a game we've got on right here now. So Gordon Ward against Ash Jones. Gordon Ward looked strong in the first one. Ash has shown his resilience again to come back in the second one. And we've got, it's going to look a bit cagey out there right now. A little bit of a tighter rack. I don't know who broke off, but
It was Gordon's break.
I'm not going to tell Gordon that he broke off like a pussy because I don't fancy that fight.
Nice effort, but I think he's left a red open for potting there.
I think this game is important. In a best of 5, the third game, it doesn't matter what's happened before. If you're 2-0 down, you win one, you're back in it. You can't be 2-0 down. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can in a
Yeah,
best
you
of
can.
5.
Yeah, back in the room. If you're 2-0 down, you win one, you're back in it. If it's 1-1, you win the next one. You've taken the edge and the momentum. The third game in a best of 5 is huge, and that's what we're watching right now. Gordon tried to pot the red off the yellow there,
Yeah, it's a good
unsuccessful. They're all there for Ash, to be honest.
They are.
So yeah, just a correction from what you're seeing on the screen. Ash Jones is on the yellows right now, and Gordon Ward's on the red. And there we go, nicely updated by our premium director. Pure premium, some might say.
You told me it was Primark.
Sorry, that's right, it is Primark. My mistake.
Primark director.
Other brands are available.
As Ash misses the yellow to the top left. He's not left Gordon much though. We got 3 viewers out there right now. Like, how bad is your bank holiday weekend?
Hey, imagine your bank holiday weekend is watching this. And you're not even here though.
Gordon leaves it in the jaws of the bag, which is going to make life difficult for Ash, although I think...
Snooker City.
Yeah, that's Ash's game.
Lloydie. By the way, one of them is my phone.
Sorry, my mistake. We've got 2 viewers right now. Thanks for watching.
I'm once watching it.
The other one thought it was an app working on
Honestly,
us.
it's fantastic.
It's more about full of blood. It's more about fun of doing the commentary though. Get yourself sat down there and have a go and you'll see.
It's good.
Gordon's got a little bit of a problem here. I mean, sure, he can hit a red, but he's got to keep it safe as well.
Looking at the very fibres of the table to make sure he can get out of this one.
I tied you up earlier, haven't you?
I'm hearing rumours from the gantry that it's Adam's round.
Jones looking at the snooker again.
Darling. Tom's on the settler. What you having, Paul? You alright, Dave?
I'm alright, mate.
Sure.
Brilliant.
And Adam's absolutely nailed it. He's getting 3 beers in.
I don't think there was a snooker on actually, but either way, Gordon's had a great response.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I apologise. At some point in the next 5 minutes, we're going to bring in Geordie Paul just for a different regional accent.
Big brother commentary on
Day 4.
The only real trouble ball is the yellow next to the black, and then the black itself.
So Ash Jones at the table. He's on the yellows. He's just rocked that in the pocket. Now Gordon Ward's got a chance because anytime you've got the hand on the table, you're in control. And congratulations to the 3rd person who's just joined us. I hope we can keep you for more than 2 minutes. The pool's entertaining, the commentary, it leaves lots of imagination. If you are watching this on mute as well, well done on making that decision. So it's Gordon Ward at the table.
Really unsure about the next step to take.
I'm hearing rumours from the corner of the room over there. There's some sort of conspiracy to undermine the whole integrity of the tournament. It's Wayne Jagerbomb Fletcher that's. I don't know if it's what's drawing the viewers in, to be honest. I mentioned that you were still in the tournament, Flecky. Gordon goes long down the table. He's left it in the jaws. There's a little bit of a gap there, so he's not quite covered the bag. Here comes the beer. That's what we're all here for.
I think that gap allows an easier pot, really.
Oh, thank you very much. That's fine.
So Ash comes back to the table. It's been a bit of a cagey on this, but like I said earlier on, this is an important frame in the competition.
You really needed that pot.
Go on, Ash.
It's been steady all the way through different players.
That's yet another middle pocket jar as well. That's what cost him the game last. Well, that's what cost him last frame, and nearly cost him first frame as well.